hair is looking crazy. Oh yeah. You know when wash day is needed. When your hair is looking a hot mess. I'm doing all sorts of things. Hey guys, how are you? This is my travel hair. How are you? Hi. Hi. What's going on? So today I want to talk a little bit about when to know when your hair is just like so ready for wash day. It's just the whole game is just, it's just done. This is my travel hair. I'm still not going to be able to wash my hair, but because I'm going to go out to dinner with my girlfriend Sue. But I want to talk a little bit about wash day in the sense that wash day is several things. It could be completely shampoo and condition and completely start over. It can also be that you are fully wetting your hair and doing a full wash. I consider that more of a refresh, but people have different opinions, so, you know, it's just my opinion on it. But usually wash day is like starting from redoing everything. So even though I'm not going to have time to do that, I do want to talk a little bit about why clarifying is pretty important. So that's what this video is going to be about. For those of you who are joining me, thank you. And I am going to be posting this on YouTube so you can catch it later if you can't catch the full replay on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Curly Hair Alchemist, and you might want to do that because I got a lot of good tips and tricks. So thank you for everybody who's joining right now. It's been a minute. I haven't done a live in a few days, and I'm so happy to be back. So jumping right in, washing doesn't necessarily have to be a complicated thing or an all-day thing, but here's some pointers and some things to look out for. One thing to look out for is how much you tangle. Now, if you are tangling a lot, then you want to do what's called a precondition. Now, I've talked about this a lot in my other videos, but I'm going to bring it up a little bit here too. Preconditioning basically means putting conditioner on your ends and lightly detangling without finger combing. So you know when you get a knot or a tangle in a tight link chain and you have to slowly kind of pick it out, kind of like if your two fingers were like a little bird's beak and you just have to kind of go in there and unwind what's happening. That's what I mean about detangling, just kind of pulling apart the areas that feel really dense to you. This is really great if your child gets a lot of tangling as well, along with if you get a lot of like kind of these matted areas in the back, which tend to happen very much. Now, wash day is really important for when you're traveling. So I definitely recommend when you are traveling, definitely do a precondition before you cleanse. The reason is because you've been in all different types of water. And if you're someone like me who travels all around the world and you love to be in different places, then you're going to experience a lot of different water filtration systems that are in different cities and especially small towns. Now, right now in this moment, I'm in Montreal, Canada, and I can tell you right now the water is extremely hard here. Because I can tell by the water stains that are left all over the faucet and the sink. It looks like just white dried up puddles all around, dried up water drops all around the faucet and everything. And so because of that, my skin instantly feels dry, and I haven't done anything to my hair. So here's the thing, is that I don't want to use the tap water here to refresh my curls. So I'm actually going to use some bottled water that I have, because if I use the tap water here and then I refresh with a nice lightweight conditioner just to create some uniformed frizz-free curls, I'm most likely going to have pretty dry hair. So you always want to look in your sink. Sorry, I got a niche. You always want to look in your sink for how the water is drying in the sink. You also want to look around the drain rim to see if the rim is green or red. That's also an indicator of mineralization deposits in the water, which could act as buildup in the future, make your hair feel really dry. Well water, I'm still learning about, but well water I think is the hardest on a lot of my clients' hair who come and visit me. So with that being said, sometimes you have to wait for wash day, depending on where you are in the moment in the chapter of your life. So I'm going to use some of that bottled water, and all I'm going to do is I'm first going to prayer hand palm. I'm going to flat palm my ends first. Let me see if I can hook up my phone somewhere so you guys can see what I'm going to do. Now I'm not going to do the refresh in front of you right now. Let's pray my phone does not fall. Okay, cool. So a lot of you are probably thinking why are you going to redo your hair? Your hair looks great. I agree with you. But I'm still going to refresh it because I want my hair's moisture levels to stay up. And so I think it's important for you to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And that's how you create and design your lifestyle around your self-care regimens, your skin regimen, your hair regimens, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a conditioner called Long Hair Don't Care. And you can see that I have layers, and each layer comes out from a different part of my head. So I'm going to be going into those different layers like you see here, flat palming the conditioner into my hair. Okay, and then I'm going to do it for the opposite side, the same technique, and that's going to get onto the under layer of the sections I've already done. I'm going to just do that one more time. So I basically get the top and the bottom of each section, and then I'm going to add water and I'm going to apply the same method. And so with that being said, hey guys, how are you? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for saying my hair looks beautiful. That makes me feel really great. And I think my hair is beautiful too. And your hair is gorgeous. Your hair, next lifetime I'm coming with your hair because it's beautiful. So that's the technique I'm going to use. I'm going to take some photos of it and post it in my story later today. I'm definitely shedding a lot. I am getting my menstrual cycle soon. And do you ever take out a strand of hair and you're like, this is mine? You know what I mean? It's like you don't know who you are for a moment. That's kind of what's happening to me right now. My hair is changing so drastically. It's incredible. Sometimes you just wonder if you had someone else's hair in your head, but then you're like, how would that happen? So just be very mindful of the water that you're around. Do the prayer hand glide method with the conditioner before wash day, or just as a refresh with bottled water if you're uncertain of the water that is there. And another tip is enjoy. Go out dancing, shake your hair, get it big, let it go of the imperfections. The more you can let go of the imperfections, or the control, like I like to call it, the control of your curls, the more you can really shine and inspire others to see who you are and to see your authentic self. Now, I know we have a role to play. I know we have partners and we have jobs, and we want people to take us seriously, especially being curly. We can be taken as not that serious. But I want to assure you that when you are yourself, you radiate that vibe. And that vibe is only going to give you and attract really good things in your life, like authentic people, honest relationships, open communication, healing around any sort of trauma that you might be experiencing. And trauma can be as simple as somebody honking the horn at you all day long. Honestly, just someone driving their car up your ass every day. We're triggered by these little things that we think that we're not, and then we wonder why we're so revved up by the end of the day and taking it out on people that we really care about, or most importantly, ourselves. So I want to definitely tell you all that you're beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video and you try these tips. Please leave a comment below of how that worked for you, and it's one simple thing that we can learn together and grow together and learn from what works with it and what doesn't. And also, last tip is let that process, adding the conditioner and then that water, let that just refuel the curls. You're not looking for perfect definition. Some of my kinkier, coily girls, they have to use a lot more water, so be sure you add a lot more water to your ends, even to the point where they're slightly dripping. That's also going to elongate your curls and give you some length. If you want to keep your volume, stay away from your roots and let your roots have that nice, happy frizz. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually only going to refresh from here down. Okay, so I am still going to have all this root action going on. Okay, but I'm really going to focus on like where I've lost the shine. And I'm going to keep some of the frizz because I'm loving the volume. I'm okay with some of the frizz, but not all of it up here. I tend to get a lot straighter, and this is where I kind of fuss with my hair a lot. So you definitely catch the replay later, and you will get some awesome tips on how to refresh, how to keep your hair healthy, and how to feel beautiful and stay feeling beautiful with yourself. It's a journey. It's a journey. It's never just about the hair, right? All right, guys. So good to hear from all of you. Catch the replay in a few minutes. And enjoy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.